Hello, welcome to the channel. Today I have the battery head strap from ZyberVR to show you. So this has a battery built into the back of this strap. It is a 6000 mAh battery. It's good for around an extra 2 to 2.5 hours of extra gameplay on top of your Quest 2 battery that's already built into there. So if you have a fully charged battery and a fully charged head strap battery, you could expect to have 4 to 4.5 hours of total gameplay. And that's when I'm talking about that is when you're playing kind of stressful games that are going to work your headset. If you're watching a movie or something like that, or something that's less going to put less workload on the headset, you can get a bit more out of it. So yeah, it's all dependent on how hard you're working your headset. But yeah, 4.5 hours total, that's pretty good. So I think that works out quite well for anyone. Let me show you the back here. There is some lights here, so it's not currently on. If I press this little button here once, it turns it on. See the lights there, and it's now actively feeding charge into the Quest 2 here and charging our battery and obviously running off that. The 4 lights indicate how much charge there is in this battery here, so it's fully charged. Of course, that goes down as you get fewer lights as you run out the battery. So if I press it twice, I can turn it off. There you go. And the other thing you can do is you can charge directly through here and right through to the Quest 2 battery as well by just plugging in your battery charge adapter into there, so USB-C, so it's all as you would expect. So yeah, very convenient. You just leave it plugged in there and away you go really. The dial on the back here, that's for of course changing the size of the strap for fitting it to your head. So a decent amount of space there. That will have no problem fitting adult heads, child heads, anything like that. And another nice feature of this, which I really like, is this head strap, which is padded, which a few head straps have padding on the top of it, and this actually makes a nice difference. Anything that can improve the quality of life for VR, for comfort, for fit and feel, when you're using this for a couple of hours, if not more, is always going to be a bonus, and that does make a difference. So that's a nice upgrade over this. I'm sure you're aware that this style of strap is very close to the Elite strap, the official one, but this is half the price of that. But it's basically the same design, more or less. It's you wouldn't be able to tell the difference if you had them side by side. This back piece here is flexible plastic, and you can see it does sort of floats in this frame, so that moves around. It basically molds against your head and distributes the weight, and it does a really good job on that as well. So I can wear this for quite a long time and it feels great to me. It's well balanced, partly as well because of the battery in the back. If I hold it up, you can see, let me just get a point there, and you can see it's well balanced, so it takes the pressure off the front of the headset being front heavy and drooping, so that's good as well. So it holds up, and it's very stable in use. It really copes well because it's a stiff head strap, a rigid head strap. When you move your head around vigorously in VR, you can get some sway from the headset, but this holds it in place very well, so there's very little sway. And the other thing that I do like about this that works very well is if you look down, it stays in place as well. There's no movement of the headset because the weight seems to be well distributed, and because of the way it clamps around your head and distributes the kind of just the pressure and weight, it holds in place there. So yeah, no problems with it losing the sweet spot. If you're looking down in VR, maybe you're picking something up from the floor in VR, playing a golf game, something like that, there's nothing worse than the headset sort of slightly moving like that and then image becoming blurry because you're out of the sweet spot. So that can be an issue with head straps. Certainly, actually, if you're using the fabric head strap, that's a continuous issue I have with that. So this is much better upgrade for that. And interestingly, I know a lot of people still use the fabric head strap. Aren't aware of the benefits of this sort of design. Of getting something that just adds comfort and makes VR more comfortable. I'm surprised people just don't get this as a standard thing and buy an upgraded head strap, because this thing makes such a difference. And this one's very good. I'd say price, performance, I think it's very good. The design is good, nice and stable, and I prefer this style of head strap, this sort of frame design and top head strap over Halo style head straps. With those, I've used a few of those, I've reviewed some of those. I tend to find that it can be a bit hit and miss, and not always something that stays in place all the time. So, you know, those elaborate, more elaborate kind of designs of head straps, I think they're just designed that way just for the sake of looking different and catching someone's eye, rather than being better than this style of head strap. This is a basic style, but I think it's still the best style. So if you're looking to get yourself a head strap, although it may look kind of maybe dull, boring, this is going to do a better job than, you know, any other style of head strap, and I would recommend this style. And if you have seen another one like this from another company, like a third-party one of this sort of style, based on the Elite strap design, check to see if it has a padded top head strap here, because that does make a nice difference, and I really do appreciate that. So that is a good feature. You know, these little things all add up and improve the feel of this headset, you know, on your head. So don't dismiss all these small little things that can have benefits to your comfort. But yeah, overall a very good head strap, good price, good performance, really can't complain about it. If you're looking at the Elite strap, this is a cheaper version of that, and I'd say probably a better design because it has the top strap which is padded as well. So yeah, it's something definitely worth considering, and I think it's overall a very decent product. So there you go, guys. I left the link in the description if you are interested to find out more, if you want to pick this up. And there you go, one last look. This is the head strap with battery from ZyberVR. Yeah, great stuff. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and bye-bye for now.